Hi guys, it's me, it's Friday, second day of prayer cards. Let me show you what the cards look like. Before I give you the prayer of the day, I would like to introduce the cards to you and then I will let you know where I got it from because that's one of the questions I received yesterday. Where did I purchase the card from? This is what it looks like. They're very pretty. And I'm doing this, guys, because I wanted to do this for me. I'm not doing it for anyone, it's just for my growth. It's for me to be able to give back to others, for those that feel alone and don't know who or where to turn and what to do. It's just my way of saying, hey, there's God listening, there's angels listening, there's your ancestors listening, there's spirit listening. They're listening to you. What do you want? You know, it's just my message, and this is a message from them to me that I'm sharing with you guys, so you can know the messages that I receive from up high, and I love them. They're very guiding, they're very motivating, and they're very positive. Very positive. So this is what the card looked like, the box. And it says it comes with 24 cards of inspirational daily verses. It includes 24 prayer cards and scripture cards, sorry. They're mixed together, so what I do is I would usually shuffle the cards and then I will pick one card that day, and then that will be my message from God, the universe, spirits. That's my message from them to me, or a teaching that they want to teach me that day. And that would be the one that I would read for the day. That's aside from when my regular prayer and my regular fasting and stuff like that. That's aside, but I would do this because I feel like this is the message from them to me. Since how I keep seeing the herbs, floating around. They're always around me and they're always talking to me. And people, they don't talk to you with words. It's not a person. It's not a... For me to explain, you have to be able to understand what an awakening is. And people that are going through an awakening would understand. And for those that are not going through an awakening and don't know what it is, I think you should look it up. You should really look it up, because it will give you answers to a lot of things that are going on around you or in your life that you do not understand. For me, I'm going through a spiritual awakening, so my message comes true from the angels. It comes true from spirit, from my ancestors, and it also comes true because I fast and I pray and I created an altar, and I make sure I give them fruits, water. I created something for them to feel that I'm grateful for all they've done for me, and they have been working in my life and guiding me in a positive way, and that's where they led me back to God. So it's my way of getting a message from him and passing it on, sharing it with you guys, and hopefully this helps you on your journey, for those that are going through an awakening, because all isn't spiritual. There's emotional, there's physical, there's mental. People are going through different kinds of awakenings. But I'm going through a spiritual journey, so spiritual awakening. I'm going to show you the color of the cards first, and then I'll tell you today's verse, and I'll read it for you, and then we'll take it from there. Sorry guys, it's the first time doing this. I'm following God, so I'm following the spirits, and this is what they're leading me to, and I'm following. I'm a little nervous, and it's new to me, but hey, here we go. When I'm following God, I follow God all the way. I just follow, I don't know. These are what the cards look like. The colors are very pretty. And it's not about the cards. It's mostly for me, the message. But I think the color and the way they did the cards were very pretty. I know the words are upside down. I do apologize. But they do say today's prayers. So each one has today's prayer, and then I will pick one. I will shuffle it. I will pick a card, and that will be the prayer for the day that I usually would take as my message from them. And it would teach me something, for that day. That entails to my life that makes me feel like I need an answer for something and I didn't know, and yeah, that would be their way of answering me, so I know. Okay, so let's get into it. Today's prayer card.
Now the McDonald's makes bakery
You guys
sweets.
can see
You might
it.
be asking yourself, should I get a delicious
I know the
glazed
lighting,
apple fritter
yeah,
today?
and my
And if you weren't asking
kind
yourself
of
that, no.
gold written on there, so it's
No,
kind of
no.
like, yeah,
At
reflective. So,
participating
but I don't know, it could try to get a little closer, but yeah. So today's prayer card says, for I know the plans I have for you. Jeremiah 29 verses 11. Let me show you. And that's God's way of telling me He has a plan for me, and He knows the plan He has for me. You know, all I have to do is keep following to find out, you know, what my life purpose is, what my journey is on earth, what am I here to do. And I keep following, and I'm excited about it. I'm proud of it. It's taught me a lot about myself. It's taught me a lot about people. It's taught me a lot about my heart and opening up to people. It's shown me a lot of what people have been going through on their own, and that I'm not the only one going through things. So I'm learning. It's a journey. It's a journey I'm proud of, but it's a journey, and I love it. I'm glad that God is, like, you know, teaching us, and that He's here, because He is here, guys. He's within all of us. He's what makes us so unique. What makes us so different. He makes us up. He is a part of you. He's in your heart. He's in your soul. He's here. You don't need to see Him to know He's here. He's here. He's in you. This is why He said love each other. Like, love your neighbor as you love yourself, because as you're loving yourself and you love your neighbor the same, that's you loving God. Because He's in your neighbor too. He's in your children. He's in your grandchildren. He's a part of all of us. He's what makes us all up. That's why it says God is everywhere. That's what it meant. He is literally everywhere, because everywhere you look, there's people, and God is in every single one of us. So He's literally everywhere. He's a part of you. So, you know, it's something I think is amazing. And then we taught, like, us as people, we taught about it, but we never really, like, taught about it. Like, yes, He's everywhere. He's in all of us. This is why they have earth angels. Earth angels are the ones that God uses to get things done that He needs to be done on earth. Any one of us can be an earth angel. Any one of us can get up and do something that will impact a person's life, or change it in a way that we never expected and didn't know we did it, and that person's life got changed. Not knowing that God had a play in that, because He was using you at that time to help someone else that needed help, that prayed for some help. And you helped that person unbeknownst to you. You didn't know the change that you have created in that person's life. All because God pointed you in a direction and you followed. So yes, He is here. He's in all of us. And there's earth angels too. Guys, I'm telling you. It's miraculous. And a lot of people were asleep, like, a lot of people were asleep for a very long time. I think we're going through the awakening because we were asleep for a long time. So now that we're waking up, we have to go back to more of love, compassion, care, you know, those kind of things for each other. And I think we lost that with fear, finance, money, survival, that we forgot that God really can do all those things that we're trying to do as people. And all we have to do is turn to Him and ask for the help, and He will guide us and show us where we need to go and take us there on a more peaceful journey, on a more comfortable journey, on a more less frustrating journey. Because by ourselves, we cannot do it alone. It's impossible to do it without Him. As much as we think we can, it's impossible, because we have free will. So at any time we can change our minds or turn the other direction and say, oh, I'm too tired, or this is too hard, let's just give up. So you understand? So this is why they walk hand in hand with you, so you can achieve what you're trying to achieve. So I love this message I got today. I love it, because I know it's true. He does know His plan for me, and this is where He has me now. So I'm going to follow and see what comes out of it. And then this is God's plan, then here we go. Let's read it. We're going to read Jeremiah 29 verses 11. For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, saint the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. And I think that was a good one, because I know he does know my thoughts and my feelings, and he knows they're not out of evil or bad intent. I always do everything out of a place of love, appreciation, respect. And a lot of people think I'm weird and abnormal for that, but I love me being me. Because for me to know the love of God, I had to earn me and the love of me and how I love and how I do things and what makes me so special and unique. And these are the things that he has been showing me and he's been guiding me to, and I appreciate them, and I think they're amazing. It made me open my eyes to what an amazing person I am, what an amazing world this is, and what an amazing person or people are around me. How some people can come into your life and leave or make an impact that you did not expect, and later on you notice that, oh my God, that little thing that person did one time ago made such a big impact in my life today. So that's something to be grateful for and appreciate. So that's today's prayer, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. And I'm gonna say thank you for listening. And yes, I am doing this for myself and for God, and just to share with you guys, and share the word of the Lord and share what he wanted your message for the day to be. And that's your message for the day. Jeremiah 29 verses 11. For I know the plans I have for you. So remember that God knows the plans he has for you. So just keep following him and he will show you his plans for your life. Thank you. Bye. See you tomorrow.